Hello everybody and welcome back to the Director of Football Sabotage with Livorno. Now in today's episode we are going to be facing Palermo in Serie A as the race for the Champions League qualification is hotting up. Now the fixtures that you've missed since the last time we met, of course last time was the defeat against Roma. We followed that up with a 3-0 away win at Sassuolo. Darian Schmidt, who's had a very good run of fixtures recently, getting a double in this game, and Petarada getting a goal in the 51st minute as well, and what was a really dominant display. We then followed that up with a 4-1 humiliation against Juventus. They did dominate the match from start to finish. Bernardeschi in particular causing us all sorts of problems coming down that right hand side. He got a double in this game, Paulo Dybala and Sergi Roberto getting the goals for Juve. Darian Schmidt getting himself another goal for us later on. Nothing more than a consolation unfortunately, and yeah, they dominated us. We then faced Empoli at home and won 2-0. Darian Schmidt with another goal, an own goal. We missed a penalty earlier on in the match as well, but a very comfortable 3 points and a dominant performance to boot. We then went away to Chievo and won 1-0. A very late goal by substitute Slobodan Fumic, I'm guessing that's his name. A nice man of the match performance for Ivanovic. He is starting to become more comfortable at right back, so you are going to start seeing more of him there. I think he's very light green. Whatever shade of green is like really just above yellow. But yeah, 3 points, great. Another 1-0 win, this time at home to Crotone. We are struggling to score goals, but we're not conceding any. Skrbek came on for Darian Schmidt in the 66th minute and got himself a goal 15 minutes later to give us the 3 points. We then went away to Benevento and won 2-0. Skrbek getting himself a start after some decent performances. Carpano getting himself a goal as well. We missed a penalty later on, but that didn't matter too much. And then finally we played Spezia and won 2-0. Darian Schmidt and Rafa Pereira with the goals for us in what was a dominant performance. And as you can see, we are on a really good run of form. Discounting the Juve game, we've won 5 of the last 6 and not conceded in them 5 victories either. So if we'd only got beat off Juve 2-1, our goal difference would look a lot better. And this is how the table looks. We are 8 points clear from Inter Milan in 4th position, and we've guaranteed ourselves Europa League football for next season, which was of course my personal minimum aim for this season. So we've achieved that, and it looks highly likely that we're going to get Champions League football as well. And all of that leads us on to today, where you do notice a little bit of change of formation. I've dropped the centre attacker midfielder back into centre midfield. I just feel like the attacker midfielder might be hurting Zach as a deep lying forward. I think moving that attacker midfielder out and moving back in the centre midfield might free up some space for our strikers to be able to roam a little bit deeper, which might better suit our system that we're playing. We'll see how things go anyway. I am going to start Ivanovic at right back, despite Belangioli being our best player this season. I know it's ridiculous, but I do want Ivanovic. As you can see here, he's 1.5 star now. He's very dark green in terms of his right back potential. Hopefully that will continue to improve as he gets more game time. And let's get into the match. So Palermo coming at us with a 4-4-2. And this guy, I think this is the guy I've been looking at. It is Fabio Battista. He's a very talented Italian striker. And I was thinking to myself, what my plans for the summer transfer window. And if I am in Europe, it might be worth keeping an eye on Italian players. So this just a quick look. This is the kind of guy I'm looking at. Anyway, we're on a great run of form. I don't think we've conceded in the last 5 games, alongside 5 wins as well. So hopefully we can keep that going and keep defensively solid. But we are away from home, so it might be difficult. Claudio's picked up an early knock playing in that centre midfield position. We're going to bring on Rafa Pereira. He is a natural in that advanced playmaker role, so we'll see how he can do in that centre midfield spot. So half an hour in now, going by the stats, we are dominating this match, but unfortunately no highlights. But there is one now. Pereira on the edge of the box takes a strike. He comes on for Claudio and he's doing the business. Rafa Pereira has been really unfortunate in the fact that he's a lone player. He probably would have got a lot more game time if he was my player, and he's performed well whenever he's played, you know, and particularly in this advanced playmaker role in the last couple of games when he has been playing, he's been playing really well. So he puts us 1-0 up, 33 minutes in, decent strike, champion. Long through ball by Palermo, Marolo's in behind and Dullo gets his hand to it and keeps them out. So we go in at half time 1-0 up, what's been a pretty dull game so far. But we are dominating it. We are in the lead. Let's just get back out there and continue on. 28 minutes to go in this match. We will look to make some changes. The front two pairing are not doing too much, so I think I'm going to take off Derry and Schmidt and get on Skirbeck, who has been doing incredibly well coming off the bench. And we're going to get Tristan Fick off, and we're going to get Robert Martinez on. And we pick up the highlight here, 25 minutes to go, and Martinez has got the ball on this left-hand side. Decent delivery in. Zach hits the woodwork, and the goalkeeper's very fortunate to claim that in his hands. As Palermo maybe have an attack. No, they don't. Skirbeck comes away with it for us. Can he do his... He's absolutely done his man there. He finds Zach in position, and Zach, who's had a very poor second half of the season, gets himself a goal. His 13th goal of the season. A really great assist by Skirbeck. He absolutely does his man here. Looks to be going outside, cuts back in. And Zach with a great first touch and great finish. 2-0. 15 minutes to go. We're going to make our final substitution of the game. We're going to get Giorgio Car... No, we're not. No, we're not. There was already an injury early on, so we've got no more subs. Highlight now. We've got the ball on this left-hand side. Rafa Pereira. Loads of space for Ivanovic, I'm assuming, on this right-hand side. We don't use him, though. Robert Martinez down the left-hand side comes forward. Come on, lads. Find the right-hand side, please. Skirbeck, thank God for that. Ivanovic, he's got good crossing. He gets the ball in, and Zach's there. And he makes it 3-0. And that's why I want Ivanovic to really come into the squad. Belangiuoli is performing as our best player this season. Make no mistake about it. He's a youth product. He's Italian. I should be wanting to keep him in the squad. But he doesn't have the potential. He doesn't have Ivanovic's potential. He doesn't have his attacking capabilities, which is what I really want from my wing-backs. So getting Ivanovic in this squad... Getting him used to the right back role and getting him competent at that has really been one of my key things this year as Palermo score the first goal I've conceded in 6 games for nothing. They could have just let us have this. A 3-0 win, 6th straight clean sheet would have been great. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. 92nd minute goal for them. But we're getting the 3 points. That's all that matters. And there we are. Livorno 3, Palermo 1. We come away winners. And it was a decent performance by us. Decent performance by Zach in particular. Something we haven't seen from him too much in the second half of this season. But nice to get the win there. We have moved up to second, but Roma do have that game in hand. But we're now 11 points clear of Inter Milan. Let's presume they win their game in hand, and we're suddenly 8 points clear with 4 games to go. You know, we should be there or thereabouts. Second or third, I think, is where we're going to finish. Looking forward to the next episode. It will, of course, be the final game of the season against Torino and the usual end of season discussion that we usually have. Looking forward to next season. It's going to be difficult to keep a hold of a lot of these players. Carpanu is wanted by Real Madrid. That's been happening for a little bit now. He has been wanted for quite a while. And does he want a new contract? He doesn't want a new contract because we don't have a squad matching his own ambitions. So the summer transfer window is definitely going to be interesting this year. Is there anything I want to talk about squad club-wise? We've been improving the training, data analysis, youth, data analysis, training, data analysis. We've been improving the facilities all season long as much as we could, particularly while we've got this 60-odd million sitting in the overall balance. I'm going to keep on at the board trying to improve our facilities. In terms of coaching staff and stuff, of course our director of football is still in charge of all the staff recruitment, but I have been getting involved to try and get as many coaching staff as we can possible. So as you can see, we've got 11 coaching staff available. We still have a spot. The director of football should be filling that, along with the scouting spot and a physio spot as well. So if that was me, it would be entirely full, but our director of football is a little bit slower than I would be. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else I would really need to update you on. I have made a couple more signings that you'll see in the summer transfer window episode when they actually join the club. Robert Martinez, actually, I want to talk about. He is unhappy at the club, and I've transfer listed him because of that. He wanted a new contract. I didn't feel he deserved a new contract, and with Fick coming in, he's now second choice left back, so I wasn't planning on offering him one. And one of the things that I think it'll be good for us in terms of next season, I'll be able to sell him as a non-EU player, and we'll have a second non-EU signing to make next season. So you'll probably see the back of Martinez next season. But anyway, that's enough from me. If you have enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving a like. And if you're enjoying my content, get yourself subscribed. But until next time, take it easy.